Welcome back to Sigulda in Latvia as we get ready for the final action of this pre-Christmas weekend here in Latvia. It is the second race of the two-man World Cup weekend here. It is a double two-man weekend always in Latvia. There's just not quite enough room to squeeze a four-man down. It has been done, but it's not to be advised. So first of our two heats, 18 sleds going into today's race. Couple who raced yesterday not here, among them Adam Baird of Great Britain, who's already in Winterberg, getting some training runs in for the event post-Christmas. So it's short and sharp. Francesco Friedrich, 2 races this season, 2 wins. He leads the World Cup standings from Johannes Slotner, with Brad Hall in third ahead of local boy Jacob's Calendar. Marcus Treichel with a great result in the two-man and a great result last weekend in the four-man as well. Really on excellent form in both disciplines. Two-man World Cup medal, following after his first four-man World Cup medal last weekend. Well, lots of brakeman changes right from the very start. Almost everybody taking the opportunity to give 2 brakemen a race here. And there are a couple of debutants in our field as well. Yesterday, 21st, missed the cut in Altenburg on his World Cup, on their World Cup debut, on his World Cup debut. And in fact, both of their World Cup debuts, I was right the first time. Finished 14th yesterday, so that was a personal best. Field of 18 sleds. And he will absolutely be trying to, at very least, emulate what he did yesterday. New to the World Cup this season. One of 2 new Romanian athletes that we saw driving in the two-man field in Altenburg. Not a bad start, 5:13. Raced here once before in Europe Cup racing, the junior circuit in 2023. So he's probably got a couple of dozen runs down the track, if that. Maybe actually sub-20. Not a bad looking run so far. Tries not to stop the drift to the left, because you need to be on the left into 15. Clean enough into 16. Good entry into 16. Transponder's not working, so Timo for a Swiss time will be all over that like a rash. 50.56. All right, so half a second behind Boris Van, 2 seconds ahead of Sun Kai-chi. Great to see a small but proud bobsledding nation like Romania bringing in new young drivers. Mihai TENţEA has been playing this furrow on his own for a number of years. He's still only 25, hardly ancient, but to have younger guys in, less experienced guys, Andrei TUREA is actually 26. It's a big man, is Latvia. And our final sled in this first of 2 heats, Mihai TENţEA of Romania with Mihai PânCIOIANU. There's his dad, Julian, with his back to us, the coach. And Mihai PânCIOIANU had a long career in World Cup skeleton before gradually becoming a bobsled brakeman. It's his 5th two-man World Cup start. Only a 6th two-man race of all. And in fact, Mihai's last race on the back handles was here in February. 5:08 getaway. That's not a bad start at all for the Romanian duo. First man out of the shed yesterday, and he was the first man over in 13. Looking neat so far. 13th best speed, so trying to pull himself up from a 17th place start. Out of 13 neatly and into 14. Not a bad looking exit. 10th best speed. Tidy run from Mihai TENţEA, hits the wall going into 16, 7th best speed, and across the line, 13th place finish. And that is what you want, is to put yesterday firmly in the rearview mirror. So Mihai TENţEA, 200s behind 12th place Timo Rona, 300s behind 11th place local boy Jakob's calendar, and 800s out of the top 10. A whisker late, if you're being picky, and we are, out of 14. Mihai PŌNCIOIANU watching the replay there. Wasn't that close? It was okay, it was okay. All right, so another day and a reset of our leading group. Johannes Lochner leads with his rookie brakeman, Jörn Wenzel. He leads by 500ths over Brad Hall, with Francesco Friedrich, yesterday's winner, in third position, 800ths back. And that's probably where the medals will come from. Next closest, Marcus Treichel, 3200ths back. And everybody with the same problem. Fat runners, hard ice, can't control the front. Hansi did the best job, narrowly ahead of Brad Hall and Francesco Friedrich. And then Marcus Treichel, Boris Van, Patrick Baumgartner and Frank Del Duca tied. And then Cedric Follador, then a tiny break back to Kim and Lee and Calendar and Rona and TENţEA, and then another little gap back to the second Romanian sled TUREA ahead of Behunek and Variola. And whether we see Sun or not remains to be seen. I think we may see Adam Amour again. We'll find out when we go for the final run of the year. 15:30 local, 14:30 CET, 13:30 Greenwich Mean Time, 8:30 Eastern, and that will be in 40 minutes from now.